going on, dudes and dudettes? So I was finally able to watch the sequel to Wicked, called Wicked for Good. Overall, I did enjoy this movie. It was just okay, same on par with the first one, but either way, I'll get into the synopsis of this one because this is like the 5th or 6th time of me recording this, and I still can't say exactly what I want without being too mean or whatever, or just sounding dumb in my opinion, so I'll just read the synopsis right here. So when it comes to Wicked for Good, it continues the story of Elphaba and Glinda after the events of the first film, showing Elphaba's continued fight for animal rights while living in exile as the Wicked Witch of the West, and Glinda's rise to prominence as Glinda the Good. The storyline revolves around their strained but enduring friendship as they must confront their past choices, and that's basically kind of what it is. It's a similar type of story. Their same rivalry then became friendship in the first one is kind of like backwards here, where they're supposedly starting off as rivals, even though Glinda doesn't really see Elphaba as one or doesn't hate her at all. She's just trying to make her become one with the city of Oz and the wizard as well, even though Oz and the other character played by Michelle Yeoh are making Elphaba the villain, obviously the Green Witch of this movie. But I don't know, some of the main issues or parts that I had of this movie was I thought the whole series should have been all one movie instead of two. In my opinion, no new song stood out in this second one. There's maybe like one that definitely stood out in the last one. I didn't believe in their rivalry. Like I said, it just felt like, I don't know if it's the acting or just the way that they set up the entire franchise or movie. Anytime it was starting to get serious, then it went back to being too playful or just nonchalant or non-serious, in my opinion. Ariana Grande is great at singing, but I just didn't believe the emotional scenes, especially like a lot of this ending part of this movie is very emotional, but I didn't feel it at all. Obviously the characters were feeling it. I can believe it in the actors who played Elphaba and Cynthia Erivo. But I didn't really believe in Ariana Grande, and she's kind of like obviously the surviving character if you know the story, and it's just like, yeah, I think she had some good parts, but a lot of it was just like, in my opinion. But her singing is obviously great. Both singers were great. But overall, yes, rating system world, I give this like a 7.5 out of 10. So I'd still recommend people to go watch it, especially if you watched that first one. But I don't know if I'll ever watch them again. I did love the production design and how much real stuff that they did use, like on sets and stuff. It looked really great, pretty close to the original one, as much close to the original one back then as they could have. But overall, yes, I did enjoy this, but like I said, it had better potential to be just one great longer 3-hour film instead of 2-parters, in my opinion.